Hey guys, what's up? And in this video, I'm going to talk about 7 Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 features that I would really like to see on my Apple Watch Series 5. So I recently bought Apple Watch Series 5 and I have never used one before, so I didn't know what to expect. But what I was not expecting was not to see widgets, which was my mistake to be honest. But seriously, I would really like to see some widgets on Apple Watch Series 5, on Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2, or even other Samsung Galaxy watches. If you swipe left from your watch face, you see all these different widgets which actually give you some really useful information, just like your phones, right? So you can have this weather widget, music widget, your favorite apps, world clock, your heart rate, different activities, reminders, alarms, and stuff like that. And then you can even add more widgets to it. So if you download an app that has a supported widget, that will appear here. But on Apple Watch Series 5, if you swipe left or right, the only thing you're doing is changing a watch face, which I really think is a waste of swiping left or right, because you can always see watch faces by just you know pressing on the watch face and then taking a look at all of your watch faces and selecting one from there. So I would really like to see some widgets, because not only they are cool, they also are efficient and effective in giving you important information. Moving on, I would like to talk about quick controls or quick settings that you can just swipe down from your watch face and see on your Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. And then you can also have several pages of them. You can edit them, you can change your place, you can remove them or add more. You also have quick controls on Apple Watch Series 5 if you swipe up from the watch face, but they are quite limited here. So even if you go and edit them, you cannot actually add more or remove them. What you can do is you can simply change their location, and that's pretty much about it. Now, if Apple Watch Series 5 already has quick controls, why am I talking about them? The reason is, on Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2, no matter what you're doing and no matter where you are, so let's say I am in settings right now and I want to access my quick controls and I want to turn on a feature or turn on a specific feature, I simply swipe down and I access my quick controls. That's really easy, and this is software wide. No matter wherever I am, whether I am in settings or in music app or in fitness app, no matter whatever I am doing, I can swipe down always to access my quick controls, and then I can use them. On Apple Watch Series 5, that's not the case. So if I am using settings app, let's say, or any other app for that matter, I cannot access my quick controls. So if I swipe up, I am simply scrolling down on the settings page, and that's what I'm doing. I cannot access my quick controls. Now, to go to my quick control, I have to go back to the watch face, and then from there I have to swipe up to access my quick controls, which in my view really just loses the purpose of quick controls. You need to be able to access your quick controls from anywhere at any time, and this is one of the things I would really like to have implemented on my Apple Watch here, because it improves the workflow, it improves navigation around the watch, and reduces the number of clicks that you have to make, or reduces the number of buttons that you have to press to access one simple setting. Moving on, I would also like to see the My Style feature coming to Apple Watch Series 5. So granted, Apple Watch has a lot of watch faces and a ton of customizations that you can do. You can mix and match colors and different styles on Apple Watch Series 5, but My Style feature really helps you in quickly matching your watch face with your outfit or anything else, and it's a really cool feature, and I would like to have that feature on my Apple Watch Series 5. So I've talked about this before, but let me summarize what this feature actually does. So for this feature, you actually have to go on your Gear app on your phone, and then here you need to select the My Style watch face first, and once you've done that, go in customize, and here you can actually use gallery or take a new photo, and in this case we will use gallery. And in gallery you can select any photo, and then you can move around this box around the photo, and as you're moving you will see watch faces are generated on the color palette based on this photo and where this box is on the photo. So you can clearly take the photo of your outfit or whatever you're wearing and generate watch faces based on that color palette, and it's really cool. And then you have different designs that you can choose from. So let's say we will select this one and just press done, press save, and there you go. We will have a new watch face based on whatever you want. So you can use your outfit or you can use anything else to create a new watch face and a new pattern based on that color palette. Moving on, let's talk about keyboards. Now on Apple Watch Series 5, the only way that I can type a text is if I voice type it, or if I use a pre-saved text, or I have to draw all these different characters. So let's say if I want to send a message. So if we go in here, new message, and create message, so I can voice type it, I can draw it, send a smiley, or I can use one of these pre-saved texts. Now if I want to send a completely different message, I will select this option, and now here I have to draw stuff. So, and it works well, and you have to put in space here, and if you are in a hurry, just like I am right now, you can mess it up really quickly. So this is not really ideal for something to work on Apple Watch, at least for me. I want something more robust like a T9 predictive keyboard or a QWERTY keyboard. So let's say I want to send a text on my Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 here. So here you can see that I have voice typing option as well. I've got smileys, and then I've got pre-saved text as well, but I've got the keyboard here as well if I want to use it. And so this is again an easy way and a better way to type a text than just drawing it. And then you can do that, and if I swipe from here, you can actually switch between smileys, numbers, and even voice type it, and go in settings and turn on the handwriting option. You can also turn on the smart typing option as well. So there you go. I think it's much more robust and easier to do than just drawing stuff on your watch to send simple text. Next up, let's talk about the good night mode, which is different from do not disturb mode on Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. So this is the good night mode here. Once you turn it on, the watch goes in good night mode, and then you can actually see what this does for you. So it prevents any disturbances while you are sleeping. So the following will be turned off: notifications, watch always on, wake up gestures, touch wake up. So but you will still get alarm. So this is something that you can turn on when you're wearing the watch and you go to sleep, and it actually turns off any different notifications that are coming throughout the night, so it will not disturb you and you can just sleep in peace. And if you go in settings here, you can actually turn it on for daily. So what it does is that it will turn on and off automatically, because it will learn your sleep patterns in the background, and will turn on and off automatically when it's your sleep time, and will turn off when it's time to wake up. So that's also really cool. It learns your patterns in the background, and that's really useful, and I've used it a lot whenever I am using Galaxy Watch to track my sleep. Now on Apple Watch Series 5, we do not have good night mode. We do have do not disturb mode, which is different, and it turns off all the notifications. And the reason why I think it's not here is because there is no sleep tracking built into the Apple Watch Series 5. You can download some third-party apps that will do the job for you, but sleep tracking is not built into the watch, and that's why nobody thought of putting in this feature, because nobody thought that Apple Watch users will be wearing the watch to sleep. So maybe something like that can come in future. So even if you're wearing the watch at night, you can turn on this specific feature so that you will not be disturbed. Next up, I want to talk about the ability to add content to your watch. Now you can actually sync photos with your Apple Watch, and so if you sync a specific folder, it will sync up with your photos app on your watch, and you will be able to see those photos in that folder on your watch. But on Galaxy Watch Active 2, you actually have an option where you can not only just sync photos with your watch, you can actually send specific photos to your watch. So if we go into the Gear app on the phone, and then we look for this option, add content to your watch, and from here you can actually turn on auto sync, and once that's turned on you can then select specific folders to sync with your watch, or you can simply go ahead and send images to your watch. So I want to send this specific image. I'll press done and it will transfer to my watch. So now if I go in the Photos app, I will have this image available for me to use or to do whatever I want, set it up as a watch face background or whatever. Now you can not only send images, you can also send audio tracks to your watch as well. You can sync up a specific folder of audio files. You can also send specific audio tracks to your watch, which is really cool. And I would want to see something like this coming to Apple Watches as well. And finally, I want to talk about the battery saving options. Now, both of these watches have decent battery life. Galaxy Watch Active 2 gives you 3 to 4 days of battery life, whereas Apple Watch Series 5, depending on your use, can give you 2 to 3 days, 2 days mostly. But I want to talk about the battery saving options here. So if we go in settings on Apple Watch Series 5 and we go in battery, here you will see that we have got several battery saving options. So we have got a standard, which the watch is in right now. Then we can turn on the power saving option, and if you press it, you will see what it will do. So it will change the home screen to grayscale, turns off Wi-Fi, turns off all functions except calls, messages and notifications. If not connected to your phone, you will only get notifications from watch apps that don't require data. So you have this option, and then you've got watch only option that extends the battery life to 34 days from the battery life from the battery percentage that I have right now, which is 82%. But then we have got our battery optimization options. So you go in here and it will check your watch and do everything to optimize your battery life. So there are tons of battery saving options on your Galaxy Watch Active 2. Now in comparison, the battery saving option on Apple Watch Series 5 is very simple and does not offer you many options. So if you press the battery option here, it will tell you the battery remaining, and then we have the power reserve option, which you turn on and you will just get time and nothing else. And I feel that's very limited and does not provide you much options. So if you turn it on, it will tell you what will happen. So power reserve prolongs battery life by turning off all features except the current time. The exit power reserve, to exit power reserve, press and hold the side button. So proceed, and that is what you will see once power reserve is turned on. And that will conclude this video, guys, and that's about it. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.